There are over 30,000 homeless people in Tennessee, according to the Tennessee Coalition for the Homeless. Many things cause families to become homeless, such as loss of jobs, incarceration, abuse at home, eviction by family members, bills higher than earnings, people become ill, disabled, or have mental issues, divorce or changes in family status, or drug or alcohol abuse. Homelessness affects not only adults but children as well. If we fail to help those in need, homelessness will grow. Families will have children who are in the same economic condition. This can affect you because your tax dollars go to the less fortunate. Homelessness can also cause crime to increase across the state as well as in our schools. When families have no resources, they become desperate. For the past 17 years, my mother has worked for the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. Over the years, I have observed her passion for helping families in Tennessee find a safe, decent, and sanitary home. The mission for Tennessee Housing Development Agency is leading families home. If all Tennesseans shared the same passion, we would not have a homelessness problem. The more awareness there is on homelessness, the better chance we are to bring an end to families having no place to live. All Tennesseans should be concerned with homelessness prevention. If it is not prevented, it will continue to grow. This can cause crime to increase, mental illness to increase, and an increase in incarceration as well as diseases. We will discuss the effects of homelessness on children, taxpayers, as well as the entire state of Tennessee. APA.org blames the economic crisis for changing the lives of so many and causing homelessness. In 2009, the American Psychological Association defined homelessness to exist when people lack safe and stable, appropriate places to live. There is a help for homelessness. In Tennessee alone, we have the Tennessee Housing Development Agency, which houses over 6,000 families. There is also an income-based unit which helps families pay for little or no rent. The Tennessee Coalition for the Homeless states that Tennessee currently has over 10,000 families in need of housing. The most current need for these families is to find a home and food. Veterans and youth that have aged out of foster care are especially at risk for homelessness. There are many other groups as well, but these two groups have a large or growing population of homelessness. Veterans who have come out of combat with ailments that are physical and or mental make it harder for them to find housing. Foster children that have reached the age of 18 find they have no place to go, no money, or no other resources to find a home. We have noted there is a definite need to help the homeless in Tennessee. Let's take a look at some strategies to help those in need. If families have knowledge about government programs, they may be able to get a safe home for these families. The need for safe, affordable housing is evident. Anytime you go into the larger cities, the homeless can be seen through the cities. This is now carrying over to the more rural areas. If you were to lose your job today, how long would it be until you were homeless? Can you envision your child sleeping under a bridge or on a park bench? We are simply a few paychecks away from homelessness. Without your paycheck, how long could you survive? How would you buy food or pay for shelter? In speaking with Beverly Fierce of the Tennessee Housing Development Agency, she explained that nearly 30,000 families are on a waiting list for housing at the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. Families come from all over the states to get housing, not only Tennessee when available. Local churches, as well as the South Central Resource Agency, help Tennesseans to pay for utilities once they have a home to live in. The average family can wait on the waiting list for up to 2 years. During this time, they must sleep on park benches, in tents, or move from family to find a home. The Housing of Urban Development allots money each year to prevent homelessness. When children in foster care turn 18, they should be given free housing for 12 months. All homeless families should be allowed free community college services to educate the families so that they can earn an earnable wage. Homeless people are all over the state of Tennessee. Our government has the power and knowledge to stop the homelessness. Tennesseans should be concerned about their fellow neighbors and help to address homelessness. We are all affected by families who do not have a safe place to go. It should not make a difference who we are. We should all help each other. What if it were you who were homeless, or maybe your family? Would you be compelled to help then? If you know anyone who is homeless, refer them to the Tennessee Housing Development Agency. This program helps Tennesseans without housing, and they help to give them a house. Anyone who is disabled or who has lost a house, they will help pay for it. Do your part to make sure all Tennesseans have a place to call home. Here are a few steps that you can take if you become homeless. You can try to locate an assistance program near you, such as THDA. You can apply for public housing and or Section 8 housing. You can apply for transitional housing. You can make sure that your ID is current and available so that when you do apply that you can use it. And make sure you have an emergency pack because so that you are just prepared any time of need. Whenever you go for housing, they will give you a brochure, and it has a phone number and a website to go to so that you can get your name on the waiting list to get a house.